Okay.
Well, hello and welcome to your We Believe in Freedom Monday Night Call. We're really glad that you could join us tonight. It is April 20th, 2020. Oh my gosh, saying those words. So it's April 2020. Okay, great. Now, just to do a little bit of work here, why don't we mute ourselves? And if we do have a question or comment, you can use the chat at the bottom of your Zoom window. My name is Ariana Munker. I am speaking to you from my staying safe at home in Hollywood Hills of Los Angeles, California. We gather once a week here as a little group to inspire each other and really to just learn one thing or two on how to live a life that's on purpose and a life that we love. And it is my honor to introduce to you the woman who makes these calls possible. She's an Isagenix Legacy Club member, 8-star platinum, 6-star crystal executive. Okay, all that means is so many people that she has come across, she's made a difference to, and even people she's never met. So I would love to turn the call over to Kathy Hellwig. Thank you for being in our lives.
Oh, thank you, Ariana. And welcome, everybody. Well, you know, today starts, Isagenix is giving back, of course, again. And just in gratitude, they're giving us free shipping this week. If you order any product of $150 or more, then your shipping is free. And if you already have our Isagenix, I call it Isagenix Prime shipping, where you pay for the whole year, you get $15 credit off that order. So thank you, Isagenix, once again for your amazing gratitude and generosity. I also wanted to announce that starting next week on the 28th, Isagenix is putting out their ultimate guide to a healthy lifestyle. And I'm really excited about it because there's going to be four new products in that catalog. And I'll be promoting those products throughout the week to let you know what they are, but I'm really excited about them. You guys, there's a new Bia flavor. Woohoo! I think you're going to like it. Anyway, so pay attention to that. That happens next week on the 28th. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight, and then a little later we're going to have Lynn share something as well about a fun virtual party that we're going to be having. And that is that, you know, I actually started, and your leaders started a practice of setting a promise on Monday morning of what they were going to accomplish that week. Now this promise is an intention. And it's really just making a declaration of what you want to do. So as an example, on last Monday, I said, I'm going to have 2 enrollments. I wasn't sure where they were going to come from, but I knew that that was my intention. And by Thursday, I had 4 enrollments. Now, also on Monday, I said, I'm going to go for 5 enrollments. Okay. A go for is like, it's kind of out there. It's kind of, I don't have any idea how something like that's going to happen, but I'm just going to put it out there, right? So just wanted you guys to really understand the power of intention, and that it's a practice that if you don't do it, then you're not putting anything out there for it to happen, okay? And, you know, there's a difference between intention and expectation. Ariana, you want to share a little bit about what you would say expectation is?
Yes, and I just want to comment on the idea that if you don't buy a lottery ticket, you can't expect to win, right? But probably, you know, the odds are going to be, you know, very vast that you might win. But the thing is this, we have expectations. So I'm going to promise to make dinner every night for my family this week. And I encounter an event that happens on a day that it looks like it's going to be hard for me to create the kind of thing that I promised. And then I walk into the kitchen and it's like 7:30 and no one's eaten and people are looking at me and going like, where's the food you promised? And then I feel lousy. So what I want to distinguish right now is intention, very different than expectation. Expectation is kind of this thing that we do to ourselves. It lives in that world of, oh, I better make sure that I keep my promise because if I don't, I'm bad, right? And then if you don't, you're not able to fulfill on something. Like if I promise 3 enrollments and I don't have any, right? I go, oh my gosh, I didn't want to tell anybody that I didn't have any. But I took some action and it just didn't figure out that time that I was going to have the 3 enrollments. But I'm going to tell you this. If expectation is in your space, you're not going to be able to just be gracious about it and allow the universe to fulfill on it at another time. Because expectation is always about, you think you know when it's supposed to happen. The bottom line is putting an intention out there. Yes, you want to have the goal. Yes, you put it in a time frame. But if it doesn't happen then, that doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means that the universe is setting you up for it to happen, just not in your time frame. And so taking expectation out of the equation stops you from making yourself wrong. You don't want to make yourself wrong because, by the way, when I make myself wrong, I don't want to do anything. I just go, forget it. I go into resignation.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, how do you want to go into your week? Do you want to go into it with peace and joy? I know I do. Whatever happens that week has to do with, number one, what's the actions that I'm taking? But see, I'm not going to take those actions if I don't actually set an intention, and create a promise to myself, not to anybody else, just to myself. But once I put that out there and go into action, and the action, as soon as you create that intention, then you start realizing and understanding and thinking about, oh, here's an action I can take. And here's someone I can talk to. And, I've been meaning to call that person. The ideas start coming. You open that door for creativity. And so I just encourage each and every one of you to buddy up with somebody on Monday morning or Sunday night and let them know, here's what I'm promising. And my go for, 5 enrollments as a go for, when I typically will get 5 enrollments in a month. That's my MO, or the pattern that I've had over the years. So 5 in 1 week was like way out there. But I said it. That's all it takes, is for you to say it. And then just be in action. Inaction is not going to make it happen, but the intention is going to. And so I just really encourage all of you to start a practice of that and just see what happens. I was amazed at what happened, because 2 of those enrollments came out of nowhere. Like, one of them was somebody who called me up and said, hey, I found you on the web. I didn't even know I was on the web. And so that was amazing to me. And the other one, I had given a link to somebody weeks ago. And really, I just thought it was not going to happen. And then she enrolled. So you just never know unless you put it out there. Okay. So we as your leaders have planned something fun for this coming Saturday night. Since we're all kind of still, in that social distancing and staying home, and for some of us, it's really been an enjoyable experience. And for some, you may be ready to get out. Well, how about you join us for something fun? And I'm going to have Lynn share all about it. Lynn.
Well, I'm so excited. So you guys don't plan anything on Saturday night, right? Saturday night, 6 or 5:30. 5:30 is when the event's going to start. So Kathy had invited me to a bingo party last Friday night. And I got on, and it was another networking company, and they were sharing some of their things they were doing, and sharing the bingo cards. It was all virtual, mind you. And so it was like so fun, but of course my wheels are spinning like, oh my gosh, we could do this with our team, right? And do an ISA bingo. So we started putting that into practice this morning and kind of talking about the details and all. And so the way it's going to work is right now I'm with Jeremy's help, my son's help, he's helping me create a little thing we're going to put on the Facebook. I'm going to create an event, and the details are you actually come onto the call. We're going to send out the link at 5:15, just so everybody can kind of get all their, Zoom technicality things all straightened out, because some people have challenges, right? And then the thing will start at 5:30. So basically we'll probably play 4 games. We're going to have prizes. So we'll be giving out different Isagenix items, as a prize. And then in between the 4 games, we thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe share a story. It could be your story. So if you have a great story, we'd love to have you share on the bingo game. But it's really cool because you set up your Zoom on the computer, and then you have your phone, and we give you a little thing, and it pulls up the bingo card right on your phone. So you're playing bingo, and all you do, it's got the card. In fact, I had it on there a minute ago. Let's see if I have it.
Here, I'll share my screen and I'll show
Oh, there you go. Okay. And so it pulls up on your phone, and you just hit the little, the square you want to, be 14 or whatever, and there it is. And so it comes up on your phone. It's like the coolest idea. So we can all be at our home. We can invite people from local friends. We can invite all our prospects. We can invite our customers. And I just think having a fun event like this is going to be so cool, because they're going to see, wow, this group is really fun. I think I want to, be involved in that. And I'm thinking family, a lot of my family's back east, so we can invite family from wherever they are. So the game that Kathy and I were on had 40 people on it. So it was really fun. So hope you guys are excited. I'll be posting the details. Hopefully tonight I'll have it done. And then you can start inviting people. There will be an event. So you start, they have to say going to the event. So we'll put it out there. I'll also put it on our health and wellness page, as well as the business page. So you see it everywhere. And then just start sharing it. Start planting the seeds with your, current customers, prospects, all those, people that you're thinking of, family members. So I think it'll be really fun. So Saturday night, save the date. We're all going to be on quarantine and playing bingo. So it'll
exactly.
Be a lot of
Thank you, Lynn. And
Yeah.
so this bingo card is really cool. You just go ahead and click on the number that's called, and each time, and then when somebody has bingo, they'll say, "Hey, bingo," and we'll just have them read their numbers back and make sure that that their card was actually a winner, and then you can just click up here and get a new card.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. And Kathy and I both bought a deck of cards, and they're like bingo cards. So, I'll be doing the game, and I'll just flip the cards and keep calling out until somebody has a bingo. But, you can invite your kids, older kids, younger kids. There was little younger kids on the game that they played. So, make it a family thing. Invite your kids, your siblings, whatever.
And we'll probably have enough time for 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're planning on giving away 4 prizes. There were some duplicate bingos. So 2 or 3 people who actually won that bingo round at the same time. So we'll give them prizes too. And these prizes, the sample, the bottle, the $8 or 5-piece sample pack.
Right.
I think what we'll do is highlight each of the items that are in that throughout the call, or throughout the game, and then the winners will receive one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
So anybody have any questions?
We were going to have a special prize too. Remember, Kathy?
That's right. Okay. For the team member. Now, first of all, if you are an active associate, like all of us are, then you're not eligible to actually win the bingo. It's fine for you to call out bingo when you've won it, but we'll recognize that you are, one of us, and we'll say, congratulations, but we're going to keep going. you know, because you already are one of our team members. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Don't, we want you to play because it's fun. Just keep in mind that we want our guests to be the winners. All right.
Would another active associate like downline, 2PET or whatever, would they be considered able to win?
Let's discern, is this a business builder or just a customer? If it's just a customer,
yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then does each person that's playing have to have their own phone? Because that's where they get their card.
Yeah, so it depends on what your computer's capable of. My computer, I can have several different screens up on my computer. So I can have my bingo card on the same screen as my computer, as the Zoom. But if you can't do that, then you want to pull up the bingo card on your phone.
Then you'll teach people, there'll be instructions on how to do that.
Yeah, we'll actually put those instructions as part of the invitation, right, Lynn?
Yeah, we'll put it as part of the invitation. Plus, we can send it out to, you know, the leaders or whoever is on here that I can remember. We'll send it out to you too, or look, you know, to either Ariana or Kathy or Daria or me, whoever, to get it if we forget to send it to you. So you can pull it right up on your phone, but it'll have the Zoom link as well as the card link. So the other prize, Kathy, we were going to do for the—
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay. I was like, did I miss that?
So the team member who brings the most guests, now these are customers or prospects, will receive a prize from me. And I had something in mind, but I can't find it. So I'm going to come up with a really great prize for you. Okay. So
I got
pay
some,
attention and let us
some
know how many
voters
people
who
are
like
coming.
to play bingo, so watch out.
Okay.
And yes, Yvonne, it is 5:15 to come on Pacific Standard Time. 5:30 is when we start the game. Okay.
Yep.
All right, and I'm ready. I love bingo.
I know. We had a lot of fun last Friday. And that business was a jewelry business, and they called it Blingo. So I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Any
Ariana
other
and I went
questions?
to a bingo game, in-person one before we were all locked down, which was for her cat shelter. And we had so much fun doing that.
Yeah.
My son is doing a cabaret because he does a cabaret at the Merc show once a month out here in Temecula. And of course, with everything shut down, they're like trying to get creative, you know. So they're doing a cabaret at the Merc quarantine version on Sunday night. So I'll post it and invite you guys too to come on and just, you know, from comfort of your home. And they have singers that play an instrument all the way across the United States. And then the people that come on can just sit back and enjoy and have an hors d'oeuvre or whatever you want.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we played DJ bingo, where there was an actual DJ that we knew, and he would play music, and your bingo card wasn't a typical bingo card. It had the artist and the name of the song as one of the boxes. And so when you could identify on your card that that was the song being played, then you put an X in it. So that was a fun one too.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, people are getting creative.
so going back to promises and go-fors, how about each of us give a promise and a go-for and put it in the chat of how many customers and guests that you have an intention of bringing. Let's see how many that'll be. Go ahead. Ariana says 5. Madeline, 10. Yvonne, 5 and 5 go-fors. Lynn, 10 and going for 15. Daria, 5, going for 15. Kim, 20, awesome. Ariana's going for 20. Marcia, 3. Amy, 10 and 20. John, 5, awesome. Awesome. Stephanie's going to bring her whole family. I've got a big family too.
Kathy,
a
how
huge
many?
family.
What's our quota here?
Let's add them up. It's a little over 60. So that'll be awesome. My Zoom room holds 100, so don't hold back.
I thought it'd be fun to do even dress up. I mean, come in your pajamas, relax. What do you guys think? Something
Yeah.
fun?
No,
It's a
let's
party.
get dressed up if we're gonna get dressed up.
It's a party, right?
Right?
Let's
Yeah.
dress up like it's a party.
There's too much pajamas going on already.
Right.
It's true.
Good
Very
point.
true, Marcia.
You know,
Party theme.
I just heard that nightclubs are doing nightclubs on Zoom, and they are making people dress up. They're making them pay to get in. They have special rooms to go to. So we could kind of take that on, that we all dress up.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Yvonne says, how will we invite others? So Yvonne, on Facebook, on the left panel, when you're in the home thing where you can scroll through messages, on the left panel, you'll find events. So look for the events, and we'll actually go through and invite all of you to the event. So you'll go look at events, find the one that says, I don't know what it's going to say yet, ISA Bingo.
Yeah, probably.
And then you can say whether you're going to join or not, because it'll give you an option of join, maybe, something like that. Once you do, then we know to get you more information, but it also gives you the ability to invite other people through that same event. Okay, so there's just a button that says invite, and then it'll bring up all your Facebook friends, and then you can pick and choose who you want to invite. Okay.
Does the invited person, is that the right word? I can't talk today. The person who's been invited, they don't have to be on Facebook? Because I have some friends that don't do Facebook, but I can get them the Zoom line, but they don't have to be a Facebook person.
Send them a text too.
Yeah.
You can
But if
text in the info. Yep.
Okay. And then I can just let you know I have some non-Facebook people who said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In case
Yeah.
Kathy has to buy a bigger Zoom line.
All right. Well, looking forward to it, everybody. So we'll see you Saturday night.
Well,
Okie doke.
Everybody have a blessed week.
all right,
Love you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.